Hello, it's Mrs Glasson, and today we're going to be asking the SEPEE a question that comes back to haunt us every year. A relatively simple one, you would think, but even so, it is one that can become a conundrum capable of causing chaos. One which, as writing exams approach, can create a fantastic furore. The question? In writing exams, should students write in pen or in pencil? Let's ask Mr Cracknell, the Senior 11 Plus Examiner, Emeritus.
Thank you, Mrs Glasson.
So, SEPEE, to pen or to pencil?
Well, in the long writing task, continuous writing, students should write in pen, Mrs Glasson.
Why, SEPEE?
For legibility, we need to be able to read your answers, your writing. So the best way to ensure that is to write in black pen.
Brilliant. So yes, that's very true. Imagine, students and parents, we're marking hundreds of exam scripts. The job is hard enough without making it even more difficult for us. So firstly, legibility, and something related to that. Tell us, SEPEE, about the scanning of GCSE and A-level English exams, and indeed any English exams, wherever you are in the world, that are marked online.
Yes, certainly. In GCSE and A-level exams, or any other exam which is marked online, you have to write in black pen because the scripts are marked online and they must be legible and clear. Writing in pencil isn't going to be very effective, and writing in black pen will always be visible. One other thing, make sure you keep to the margins where your answer is supposed to go. Otherwise, part of your answer might not get scanned onto the system and the examiner might not be able to read everything you've written.
Excellent. And also thinking about the future, when you eventually get to secondary school, as we call it in the UK, or high school perhaps where you are, you will have to write in pen. As a high school English teacher, nothing enrages me more than seeing pencil written prose. Unless of course we ask for a task which requires pencil, our students write in pen. They do not write in pencil. What do you think, SEPEE?
Well, I totally agree, Mrs Glasson. Well, obviously, for your maths exam or other subjects, you will still need pencils and all sorts of other things. But we're not advising you on that. We're English teachers and English teaching and examining experts. And we say, write in pen, preferably black pen.
Loud and clear. Brilliant. Oh, another question here related to the pen or pencil one. What about neatness, SEPEE? A parent has asked, let me just read this, isn't it better to write in pencil and rub it out? What about that?
No, still no reason not to write in pen, Mrs Glasson. Exam markers know that you are writing under pressure. We know that you're writing under constraints of time. Nobody is going to object to something that is crossed out and then rewritten rather than lots of pencil smudges all over the script.
Brilliant. And that is actually what I tell parents on my social media. 11 plus examiners are secondary school English teachers. We are used to our students writing in pen. And as English examiners, we are looking for the best English students. We are looking for potential when marking English exams. We are asking ourselves, do we want to teach this child in my Year 7 class? As secondary school teacher, we can get children to write neater, but we can't make someone an intuitive, naturally talented writer, and that's what we're looking for.
Absolutely, Mrs Glasson.
So in short, to pen or to pencil, that is the question.
And the answer is still, students should write in black pen, Mrs Glasson.
Thank you. Goodbye, SEPEE. We'll leave you to your reading now.
Goodbye, Mrs Glasson.
So, unless told otherwise, write in black pen. There are exceptions, of course. Some students with exemptions may have to use a computer. I have taught many successful English students who do just that, but the advice we have given is generally applicable. If in doubt, contact the school or exam provider. And next time, we will ask the SEPEE this question. In writing exams, how much should one write? Keep sending your questions. Subscribe now if you haven't already. See you again soon.